Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. I hope that you are all doing really well. Thank you for joining me for another Planty video. And if you're new here, hey, hello. I make all types of different Planty videos. Make sure you click that subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. Okay, so today we are going to be doing another episode of Plant Chores. It's going to be kind of similar to the last one where it spans over, a few days. But I wanted to start this Plant Chores video right now because I am actually just about to do something that I haven't really put in a video ever before because I haven't done it very often. And that is getting a package ready for a plant trade. Yes, you guys, I'm doing a trade. I am super excited. Like I said, I really want to do more trades rather than buying plants. So I'm doing a Hoya cutting trade with somebody that reached out to me on my Patreon. She also lives in BC, so the package isn't going far. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to be taking the cuttings, packing them up, and then going and mailing it out today. So yeah, I will show you the plants that I have here. Okay, so I sent her a list of the Hoya that I had that I could chop, and she picked 3 of them, and the ones that she picked was Hoya quinquenervia. Look at this. I'm just obsessed with this leaf. This is going to be going with the cutting, so I'm going to be saying goodbye to this leaf, but I'm really excited to be sending it out to someone else because it's just, yeah, it's just so freaking beautiful. And then the next one that she chose was Hoya polynera. I did already take a cutting. I'm going to explain about that in a moment, but yeah, this is my Hoya polynera. It's actually been struggling a little bit since the move. I had it in like optimal conditions. Like I had figured out exactly what this plant, like exactly where to situate it to make it happy. And ever since I moved, it's just, I don't know, you guys, it's just not doing the best. These are new leaves right here. It had a really weird one come out here and it just fell off this morning. But yeah, it's just, I'm sure she'll be fine, but she's just going through an adjustment. Still beautiful, like look at her. And then the next one that I'm going to be sending out is my Hoya, I always want to call this Bertonier, and I have no idea why. Hoya Walliniana UT152. This is a really beautiful Hoya, one of my favorites, gets really nice sun stressing, gave me a cute little bloom not long ago, and it grows like a beast. So yeah, so these are the 3. I'll explain about this, what's going on here. So we decided on this trade about a week ago, and I thought that it would maybe be a good idea to take the cuttings then and try to root them, because in a week usually I can get like little baby roots on Hoya and they just, they do pretty well. But these ones are just not, they're just not doing that well. Look at this big cutting. It even has a peduncle down here. Maybe that's where I had my bloom. I don't remember. But this one actually is growing roots from there. But it just feels very flimsy. Like, I don't know. I don't trust shipping it in this state really. And the polynera has like no roots started yet. And same thing. It just feels very thin and flimsy. So I don't know. I think that the best thing for me to do is to just take fresh cuttings of like these like, healthier, thicker leaves. It's only going to be in shipping for probably maximum a few days because it's being shipped within the same province. But I don't know. I wish I didn't take these, but I did. It's done. And I guess I will just keep them and grow them. Wait for them to root and then pot them up. But yeah, that's kind of the situation with that. So I guess I'm going to be taking fresh cuttings today from these 3 Hoya, and I think I'm actually going to send in just a couple of extras. I have my Hoya, oh gosh, why do I always forget what this is called? Wyetii, my Hoya Wyetii here, so I think I'm going to take a cutting of that because, as you can see, I just have a very full plant of it, so I'll send one of those, and then I'm going to take a look around and see if there's anything else that I can send for her as well, just to make, just a cute little package. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the cuttings now. Okay, so I think that the other extra that I'm going to send is going to be a philodendron melanochrysum because I do have several of those in my prop box, so why not send one over? Okay, so here are all of the cuttings that I'm going to be sending. By the way, I put them on a paper towel because Hoya like ooze a lot of that white stuff, and it is so hard to get off. Like if you get this on your furniture or anything, it's just really hard, really hard to get off. So I always put them on a paper towel so they can kind of, you know, do their little oozy whatever thing. But yeah, we have the Polynera. This is such a nice cutting. Like this, it's just so, this cutting is so pretty. I love how dark the leaves are, so I hope that it arrives well and roots up well for her. Maybe I'll tell her she could even cut them apart and root them like separately. Then she could have a fuller plant. And then the Quinquenervia, beautiful. I love this one so much too. The leaves are just like, especially this one. This one's like a little wonk, but still cute. The Willeniana, the Wyetii, and then this is the Melanochrysum that I took out of my propagation box. It's quite well rooted, has some perlite. This could probably be potted up right away, so I hope she likes it. I don't know if she has one or not, but yeah, I don't know. I'd be happy if I got that as a little bonus too. So yeah, that's everything I'm gonna send. So now we have to package them all up. Okay, I'm kneeling on the floor, don't mind me. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is just wrap the end that I cut, the end that's like going to be the roots, in just a damp paper towel, not like soaking wet, just lightly damp, and I'm just going to wrap it up, and that's how I'm going to ship them. I've seen other people do it this way. I just shipped a cutting of my Hoya compacta Moana Loa to my friend Abigail, and I shipped it that way, and I think that it's doing okay. It arrived okay, at least. So that's just the method I'm going to be using. Okay, there they are. They look so cute. They look like they're all just like tucked in, ready for their travels. I'm gonna go grab the packing material now. Okay, so this is the box that I'm going to be using. This box is way bigger than what I could get away with to ship 5 cuttings in, but this is just the box that I have on hand because my friend just sent me a plant in this box and, you know, has all the packaging and everything I need, so I'm just gonna be reusing this box. So these plants should definitely get there okay because I'm going to be padding them all up. But yeah, I'm just going to put a layer on the bottom. Maybe gonna rip these. Oops. Okay. Come on. It's so nice to just be able to reuse what you have. So the bottom is super padded. And then there's also these little like bubble wrap kind of envelope-y things. So I'm just gonna put, I think there's I have 2 of them. So I'm just gonna put a few cuttings in each of them, and that's going to just be another layer of protection. That one's way too small. I'll do them this way, actually. Okay, so they're in there, and I'm just gonna lay that flat. Then same thing. Okay, so now there's like 2 layers of the cuttings, and they're all just like placed pretty flat. They're spaced out. And then I'm just going to put another layer over the top to protect them. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna write her a little note, and then we can seal this bad boy up. updating that I just dropped off the package, so we can cross that off of our plant chores list for the day. I brought Olive and we're just gonna go for a WALK now. She doesn't have her harness, so she can't be clipped into her basket, so she's just chilling back there. And it just started raining, so I don't even know. She hates the rain, so I don't even know if she's gonna walk, but I'm gonna try. Hello friends, it is the next morning. It's been a bit of an interesting morning so far. It's about 9 o'clock. I wanted to start filming this at 8 o'clock. I think I've discovered a pest on one of my plants, so I've been talking to one of my friends about that and stressing, but that's going to be something that I'm going to be dealing with later today, not right now. But yeah, oh my goodness, I have not dealt with a pest in so long, you guys. I think I was starting to feel a little bit too invincible, so it's giving me a bit of a reality check. So I'm going to be buying pest treatment later, and we'll talk about that more. Also, I actually just ordered a couple of anthurium berries, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm not the biggest anthurium person. I'm sure that's obvious if you watch my channel. I only have 2 anthurium. I'm not like super into them, but I am very intrigued whenever, you know, people post anything about anthurium berries, just the idea of growing them from berries, and I don't know, I just think that's really cool, and I think that that would be a really fun experiment. So I ordered a couple of them. They are a hybrid between Anthurium magnificum and Dark Mama, I believe. If you're an Anthurium person, I honestly I don't know much about Anthurium. But I am really excited to get that going. So I'll definitely be documenting the process. So right now, I'm all over the place. There's been so much going on. I need to look at my list and see what we're even going to be working on this morning. Ooh, okay. So these are some things that I just jotted down that I've been wanting to work on. We mailed the cuttings yesterday. There are some leaves I've been wanting to clean. I'm just noticing, you know, needs to be done. My philodendron subhastatum could use a little wipe down. My begonia Linda Dawn. Okay, I've been thinking a lot about this begonia since I was talking about it in one of my past videos. A lot of people were suggesting that it needed more light, even though I thought that more light was like the problem to begin with, but you know, I'm willing to try it and listen to people. But I was thinking about maybe moving it into my cabinet, or maybe I think what I'm gonna actually do is take some cuttings from it, root the cuttings, and then start a little one and put it in my cabinet and see, you know, what happens, like if it starts doing better. So I think we might take some cuttings from that. And then something else that I have really been wanting to do is to stake my philodendron verrucosum. I need to think. I think I might just start by making it a little moss pole, like a small one, so that it can still stay in the cabinet for a little bit. So maybe we'll do that first, the moss pole. I haven't made a moss pole in a hot minute, you guys. My goodness. Okay, let's do her. Okay guys, so here is the finished pole. It turned out pretty good. You really want to pack it with moss. Like, you don't want it to be loose. You want it to be fairly compact. You know, I feel like that helps to keep it just like more sturdy, straighter. Yeah, just more sturdy and durable. Pretty happy with how this one turned out. Still working with my bright ass colored zip ties. I'm trying to get through that pack. I wish I had black ones, but whatever. It's gonna go at the back anyways. So yeah, really happy with this. It always seems like such a pain in the butt to make, but this took me like 15 minutes from start to finish, maybe even less. So it's super quick and easy and simple. This hardware netting that I use is really awesome for this. I think I have it linked in my Amazon storefront. If not, I will add it. But yeah, I really like this stuff. Okay, and then I guess next we have to get the varicosum all set up with this. So I am going to need to repot it. I'm going to be potting it into a bigger terracotta pot. I don't think it's necessarily due for a repot, but it's just, you know, what needs to happen to get it on this pole. So I'm going to go grab my potting supplies and the plant and we'll get it all set up. I'm so happy that I'm finally getting it on a moss pole. So exciting. Okay guys, now if you follow me on Instagram, you would know of my current obsession with philodendron verrucosum. This is probably my current favorite plant. And this new leaf just unfurled a couple days ago. Look at that. Oh, it's just so pretty. Holy crap. There's actually 2 separate plants in here. So I have a new leaf that's going to be coming in over there as well. But yeah, very, very obsessed with it at the minute. Okay, I have about 7 minutes before I have to get going to my nail appointment. So let's try to get this done. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? My garden tape. I'll grab it in a second. Okay. Lately I've just been grabbing like a hunk of bark out of my potting mix to cover the hole in the bottom. I just don't have any produce mesh anymore. I didn't take it with me when I moved. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to put my pole in. That's the whole point of this. See, now I'm rushed. It's not good. Which side do I want to go down? I think this side. Do it like this. Oh yeah. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be nice. Okay. Do that. And I'm gonna fill it up with a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna unpot this guy. Excited to see the roots. Actually, I'm probably gonna keep this soil because it's not even old. Like, I honestly just potted that up like 2 months ago. Oh! Oh my gosh. See, it was not even close to being root bound. Oh boy, I hope it's gonna be okay in this bigger pot. I just really want to get it on a pole. The roots look healthy, but they're just small. Small baby roots. Oh my word, I don't know if this is a good idea. I feel like this is a bad idea, you guys. Can I fit this in the smaller pot? Let me see what else I have for pots. I thought it was like, you know, this was gonna be at least kind of full with roots, but no. Okay. Please hold. I think this plastic one might work. Then I'll be able to see the roots through it too, so maybe we'll do that. And then I can always put it in the heavier pot so that it doesn't fall over. Take 2. Sometimes it's trial and error though. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely gonna have to go in a heavier pot to keep it. Maybe I'll grab one right now. And I'll grab my gardening tape too. Okay, so we're gonna go like these. Perfect. Perfect fit. And then this guy in. Just put the soil out of here, I guess. Now, this. Okay, there's my nails. I'm gonna try to get as much as possible. Okay. Sorry, you guys can't really like see. Oh my gosh. You guys can't really see what I'm doing, but I need to have it in this black pot to keep it. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it with my head, maybe. I can't. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, now the other side. How small that rooster was. Crazy. Okay. Just making sure that the plant is adequately covered with soil here. So there's this part that's like binding out that I want to attach to the pole. So this thing is growing crazy. looks really weird. Okay, I'm just gonna attach it and then I'll show you guys. I always just kind of measure like roughly how much of this I'll need. It's like growing downwards. I bet you it was just facing a weird way in the cabinet. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. And then this other part I think is too small to be attached, but maybe once it puts out the next leaf, I will be able to attach it. Okay, let me grab the camera and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what I mean. Like, it's kind of growing downwards. I think maybe that vine was just like pointed weird in the cabinet, but hopefully it will be encouraged to grow upwards. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on it and see. The soil's still kind of damp, so I'm not gonna water it through. This is the other plant that's in there, which isn't really long enough to be pinned on there yet. But yeah, I'm just gonna be keeping a close eye on this guy. And yeah, I'm really excited to see this one grow. Like I said, it's probably my favorite plant right now. Yeah, I love, love, love it. So I'm gonna pop it back in the cabinet, but you know what? I'm pretty happy that it's on a pole now. I thought that pole was gonna be really small too, but it's super long for this plant. It has tons of room to grow. Okay guys, I'm back. Oh, hi Ali. She's really rangy right now because she wants me to give her her SUPPER, but she has to wait 15 minutes. It's too early. So yes, I'm back from my nail appointment. I got my new spooky nails. Love them. The sun is coming in so nice right now. I thought, why not wipe down some leaves? So I'm gonna grab my philodendron subhastatum and just sit in the sun for a moment and wipe the leaves off. I am gonna use a little bit of my neem oil solution. So it's neem oil, a drop of dish soap, and water. I'll put like the amount somewhere on the screen, but it kind of works as a preventative and a leaf shine at the same time. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, look at how pretty this plant is. Like, the backs of the leaves, so stunning. It actually has, this plant needs something to climb too. Like, look at this. I might actually put it on a bamboo trellis. There is a new leaf coming out right there too, if you can see. Oh, I just love it so much. I'm absolutely obsessed with this plant. Okay, so I have my neem oil mixture here and a little bit of paper towel. So I'm just gonna spray it on here and then wipe down the leaves. Maybe I'll start at the bottom. I've heard some people say that their subhastatums are slow growers, but mine just grows like a weed, and the person that gave it to me, she said that it grew like a weed for her too. So maybe should I show you like a before of what the leaves look like? You can see it's kind of dusty. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it is kind of just dusty. It'll look shinier after. You'll be able to see a bit of a difference, I hope. Oh, sun's going away. Okay, so much for basking in the sun while shining my leaves. I never do this, you guys. I'm like the worst plant parent for cleaning leaves. Like, I never dust leaves or clean leaves off. Occasionally I'll huck a plant in the shower and kind of, you know, wash the leaves off that way, but as for actually like taking time and cleaning them, I don't do it, but I should. That's why it was on my list of things to do, because this is nice. Like, it's just a nice feeling to be actually going in and giving it a nice little wipe. Okay. Oh, sun's coming back. Ollie is pouting. I'm going to give it a stake, you guys. I just have to since we're already here doing this. So I'm just going to give it, is this gonna be, it'll do for now. I'm just going to give it this bamboo stake, and I'm literally just gonna shove it in the pot and then use my Velcro plant tape to secure it. This is more to just kind of, I don't know, keep it upright, since it's just growing as this like straight up vine already. Okay. Don't know if it's gonna fit on its spot on the shelf anymore, but find somewhere for it. On its pole. I'm gonna see where I can stick it now. Okay, so I just put it down here, kind of in front of my cabinet. Gets a little bit of western, like evening kind of dappled sun there, so I'll see how it does. I wish I could keep it like on this shelf, but it's too tall, so yeah, onto the floor, my friend. Okay, sorry it's kind of dark, but we are in the tub. So there's one more plant that I think the leaves just need a bit of a clean, and a couple of them need to be cut off as well. Just got some kind of damaged leaves here. So this is my, what is this again? Tenanthe liberciana. I really like this plant. It's just grown like crazy. It's in pon. It's very happy. Lives on my desk. Beautiful plant. So I have it in the tub because I'm just going to spray it. I'm not going to wipe all the leaves. There's just, you know, too many leaves on this plant for me to be doing that. But yeah, give it a nice little wash. I think this is a new leaf right here. It's so pretty. Okay, ignore my messy desk, but leaves are nice and clean now. I just leave the solution on. I'm not going to rinse it off or anything. The one thing that you do want to be aware of if you are going to be applying neem oil to your plants is to keep them out of direct sun after you apply it, because the leaves are going to be shinier and more prone to burn. So I usually do these treatments at night so that the plants aren't just like cooking in the sun all day. But yeah, just a little tip. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to do before we finish up with this video is I want to take a cutting of my begonia Linda Dawn. How I was saying at the beginning, I want to root a new cutting of that so that I can eventually put it in my cabinet and see how it does. So let me grab it. Okay guys, so I'm going to be propagating my begonia Linda Dawn. It's getting even spottier. I just cannot seem to find the answer to why this is happening to the foliage, but it is. And like I don't know, I just don't know what else to try, so I guess we'll take a cutting and increase the light. I mean, it's still very pretty when it gets the spots, but I just want this dark foliage. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, okay. I'm just going to take a couple of cuttings. Boop. She propagates very easily, which is nice. I've propagated this plant a couple of times. Take one here. Boop. Should Should I take one here too? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. I guess I'll just keep this. Should I move this? I just don't know what to do with her. I'm gonna leave it in the spot it's in right now, but maybe I'll move this later on. We'll see. Okay, so these are our cuttings. I'm going to be water propagating today. This begonia, or begonias in general, to be honest with you, are just really hard for me to find information on. Like, I don't know if it's just because it's not as common of a houseplant, but they're not uncommon, so I don't really get it, but I will figure her out one day. I'm determined, because this begonia is so pretty when it's in its best form. Alright, so I'm going to put a drop of Super Thrive in here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting tired. It's the end of the day, so I feel like I'm just like, ugh, and can't really talk properly. But I'm going to put a drop of Super Thrive in here and then fill her up with water and probably put her near my front window, which gets some south facing. It's not like super intense just because of the time of year we're in. It's not super sunny all day every day, but she will get pretty good light there. Alright, there she is. I will keep you guys updated on the propagation progress. Like I said, I usually have pretty good luck with rooting these guys, so I'm sure that will go well, but yeah, we'll see how she does in general in the long run. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's plant chores. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and also make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I would really appreciate that. What else? I think that is about it. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!